David, you were facing really one of the toughest rebounding teams in the country tonight. How did you handle that? A lot of battles under the board today.
I didn't handle it too well. I think I only had 8 rebounds, but as a team, I think we did a great job battling. Those guys helped me tremendously tonight.
When you went in the locker room, scored I think 11 points to start the second half. Is that something you just came on, fired up in the second
yes.
half?
No, I mean I was fired up for the game in general because I know I was playing a tough opponent in Drame and Quinnipiac. They're well coached and they teach tenacity and being physical. So I was trying to prep myself for that. So that's basically what I did. I just went in the locker room and from the beginning of the game I was very anxious to play. I just wanted to play with a lot of energy.
Dave, when you added a game, you guys go on a 13-0 run when you were on the bench. How much does that speak to the depth that you guys have picked up?
Like, there's a lot of guys on this team that can score, like, pick up slack when other guys are not playing good or when other guys are out of the game. And AJ and Isaiah are great scorers, and said he scored 40 points. It's just we could score in a multitude of ways, and tonight was a great example of that. And I was happy for my team. Everybody was making shots, and more importantly, they were playing defense. I'm not saying I'm a good defensive player, but they did a good job on defense. So I was proud about that.
You guys were getting beat up on the glass in the first half. It seemed like it kind of kept you from pushing the pace the way you guys wanted to. Did you guys make a better commitment to rebounding there in the second half?
Yes, as we know, we wanted to win the game and they rebound and help Dave out. So that's what we did.
And you were key, obviously, when Dave was on the bench. Did you kind of become more aggressive, or was it just kind of a natural thing?
I could say both. I'm going to go try to rebound regardless. But when Dave went out, we knew he's a leading rebounder on the team, so I just tried to pick up his slack.
You seem to get like 2 or 3 of those putbacks in games. Is that something you work on? Or is it just a natural thing that comes to you?
That comes from playing in the park and stuff like that. A lot of people don't like boxing out, so it's easy 2 points.
So you were making the outside shots early on too. How did that feel when you were making those?
It felt good. Real good. I knew my teammates was going to find me, so I just take the best opportunity I got.
Coach Ward told us he thought that it was kind of you guys and then everybody else in the MAC. Dave, is that how you see it? Do you feel like you guys can kind of establish yourselves as that favorite?
I mean, we definitely have a chance to establish ourselves, but I doubt that it's us and everybody else in the MAC. This conference is a great conference. Like on any given night, anybody could lose. You got to bring your A game every night on the road and at home. So it's not like you can't just say it's Iona and everybody else in the conference. There's great teams in the conference, but if we play how we supposed to play, we feel like we can go out and win every game. That's the objective. So we go in there everywhere thinking win.
David, you had an edge on the points in the paint tonight. Does that feel good that you were able to get rebounds and make inside plays?
Yes, it felt real well. I was kind of upset about my performance, not only here, but more importantly there when we got blown out last year. And I just was like shying away from contact. I don't know what I was doing, but it just wasn't me. So I wanted to come out today and just show that aggressiveness and just basically dog inside of the paint. And I know my opponent is a great opponent and a physical opponent, so I wanted to match his physicality. And draw man, great player.
Dave, was that game last year something you think about?
All the time, because they didn't just beat us; they kind of physically punked us, did. So, and that's not how the guys on this team play. Like, we grow up in neighborhoods where you play in a park every day and it's rough and you get knocked on the ground and you get back up, and we just got knocked on the ground and laid down. So we wanted to be different this time, and that's what happened.
Anything else, guys? Thanks.
Thanks, guys.